how to change volume on your iPhone. There are several ways to change the volume on your iPhone, whether reducing it or increasing it. iPhone has different ways to control the volume, being it ringtone or general audio volume. Let's examine all of them. Method 1. Regulating the sound with your volume buttons. On the left side of your iPhone, there are two small buttons that change the sound of your iPhone. Press the minus button to reduce the volume and press plus to increase it. Right now, the buttons are in the ringer mode. In the next step, we'll show you how to make the buttons control the general audio of the iPhone. Almost in the same place is a small rectangular switch that puts the phone from ringer to silent and back. Method 2. Regulating volume of calls and alerts with settings. From the home screen, tap the Settings app, then scroll and tap Sounds. This is the heart of sound controls for ringers, messages, and alerts. Under Ringer and Alerts, you can move the slider to increase or decrease the volume of, well, Ringer and Alerts. Next is Change with Buttons function. We mentioned before that volume buttons can operate in two modes. By disabling the function, you switch your volume buttons to regulate overall phone sound, instead of just changing the volume of ringtone and alerts. Here's how the buttons work in overall mode. As you can see, you can totally mute the general audio of iPhone. Under Sounds and Vibration Patterns, you can disable the sound of any new message, mail, or alert except for disabling ringtone volume. For instance, for a completely silent treatment, we tap Text Tone, and from the list of message ringtones, choose None. We'll repeat the same for most of voicemail, mail, and the app alerts. Noise pollution level is reduced. For the ringtone, we'll assign the 10 seconds silence ringtone previously downloaded from the web. The last thing you can do here is to disable lock sound or keyboard clicks, if you so wish. Method 3. Regulating the volume of the call. When you are calling someone or someone calls you, you can regulate the sound of the conversation by using the same plus and minus buttons on the left. Use them to play with the call volume, or if you don't feel like talking, tap the mute icon. You can quickly enable and disable mute when you want to discuss something with a third person near you, or when you don't want your mother to hear sounds of the party getting loud. Method 4. Regulating Sound of Music app and other apps. The Music app has several methods of sound control. The easiest one works via Control Center. Swipe up to reveal the Control Center. Move the slider of the sound control to adjust the sound of music played on the iPhone. Here's how it sounds with a different volume. The second method, also easy, works with the volume buttons. Volume buttons will always change the audio's volume no matter what your iPhone settings are. And here's the third way. Tap Settings and then tap Music. From the Music menu, tap to choose Volume Limit. Move the slide of max volume to adjust the maximum volume of your music tracks. That's it, folks. We hope that we have shed more light into the complicated science of sound regulating on the iPhone.
This was a HowTech tutorial. Like us on Facebook, love us forever, or leave us a comment here in the fields below. Thanks for watching.